everybody. I'm in such a mood to decorate for fall today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run upstairs in my closet where I have some flags stored for the seasons and pick out a nice fall flag. And then I'm going to also put out this really cool scarecrow that I picked up last year when my son Kane and I were out garage sailing. We had a big community-wide garage sale the one day, and we just spent the day garage sailing. It was so much fun. And I picked up this really awesome big scarecrow that I'm going to put out for fall decor. I want to move my wheelbarrow from underneath the willow tree, and I have to decide if I want to keep the plants that are in there and just add some little plants in there that are more like fall colors to make it look more seasonal. Or do I want to just take everything out and plant new things? So I'm not really sure. I'll have to decide. So that will entail a trip to the garden center. And then I need to put up my fall wreath on my front door and take down the spring wreath that I have hanging on the wall of the front porch. And in that wreath, we had robins that nested in the spring, and they had a batch of little babies, 3 of them, and it was so cool to watch. And then they also did lay another clutch of eggs, but they never hatched out. So I don't know what happened, if they just weren't viable or if something happened to the mother robin or what have you. But anyway, so those eggs are just up in there, and I'm sure they're probably like all dried out by now. So what I want to do is carefully remove that robin's nest out of the wreath and save that, because I'd like to go looking when I'm going, garage sailing or thrifting or antiquing, and find a nice wooden pedestal plate that I can set that nest on, and then get a glass cloche to put on top. I think that would be so neat for spring decorating. So I'm going to save that nest. And that's about it. It's a pretty small project. I don't do like a whole lot for fall decor outside, but I just was in the mood to make the house look a little bit more fall-like. And the other thing that I need to do today is prep for the next big project, and that is the stone stairs that are going in on the Durkee Street side of the house. What we have to do is I have to take my spray paint out there, and I have to spray paint where the stairs are going to go, and also where I'm going to extend my flower bed, because before they can come and install the stairs, the guys have to come from the utilities and mark out where the utilities come into the house so that they don't accidentally hit a utility line when they're digging to put in those steps. I know that it's well away from those things, but no contractor is going to dig until they've had the official okay. So I need to go out there and spray paint where we're going to be digging, and then the utilities can come and spray paint where the utilities are, and everybody can know that everything is safe and sound, and we can get our stairs put in. So it's going to be fun just thinking about this new project. And so just a fun little day, a couple little projects, nothing major. And it'll be nice to also map out like where I want that new flower bed to go in the side. So I'll take you along so you can see where I'm talking about, and we'll get cracking. All right, let's go. So this cute little scarecrow is mounted on a big piece of bamboo, and what I'm thinking is I don't think I want to drive that directly right into the ground. What I'm thinking is I might get a piece of rebar and pound into the ground and slide it on top of the rebar. I'm not sure if that's going to be successful or not, but I'm going to go grab, I have some short pieces of rebar. Don't know if they're going to be enough to do the trick, but I'm going to go grab those supplies, just a piece of rebar and a hammer, and see if that makes sense. Okay, So the bottom of this is hollow, but it's not all the way to the top of the hole. It's only a few inches. So let's see. All right, I pound it into here, so we'll see. We shall see. And I think I'm going to put 3 of them in. Away. Two. All right, let's see if, oh, these might be too far apart. Yep. Gotta move one in. That's still not gonna work. Let's see. Maybe I need to come over here. Let's see, I think this might be too far away as well. Let's see, let's try 3 new spots. Let's see. I don't know. Seems a little flimsy, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, I think that looks cute. So we'll just have to see how sturdy it is and if it withstands wind or what have you. My plan B is to just zip tie it to the post on my front porch, on the railing post, if this doesn't work out. So we'll see. Now, to decide about this, there is quite a bit of nice flowers left on this, and they are still blooming. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I am going to just go and get like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 pots. I think if I could find 6 little pots of some sort of fall color things just to tuck in the corners, and that way, you know, the green foliage can keep going, and you know, I have these pretty little yellow and the purple and the yellow and the white. Oh, here's a better one. That pretty yellow and white stripe. It's so cute. You know, I hate to throw them out, and from far away they look pretty good. They just, I feel like it just needs more color. So I'm gonna go see if I can find 6 small pots of annuals just to pop in there and give it some more color. All right, so let's go shopping. All right, I'm back from the garden center. I got 2 marigolds, 2 mums, and 2 straw flowers. Aren't those straw flowers so cute? My neighbor across the street, Sarah, gave me some straw flowers that she had grown from seed early in the spring, and I planted them in my garden, but the rabbits ate them, so I never did get a chance to see them bloom, but they are so darling. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. So I'm going to get planting and get this wheelbarrow looking a little more fall-like. So that's done. I think that looks cute. It's just going to take a little bit of time for this to all fill in, but at least we've got some more fall color in there, some reds and yellows and oranges, and that along with the nice yellow and white and yellow and pink that I have in there. I think that's going to look really nice. So we'll give it a little bit of time, water and sun and fertilizer, and that's going to look great. So now I need to go around front and work on the porch. Look at that sweet nest. Callie is very excited about it. It smells very interesting, I know. But look at those eggs, aren't they beautiful? No, Callie. So pretty. I'm definitely keeping that. Okay, so I'm giving some thought to this new bed that I'm going to put in up here. A couple things I have to consider are the downspout there. I have to leave that be emptying onto some pavers there and into the grass. So I cannot start the bed before there. So I'm thinking like maybe here I'll start to curve it around. And as I said in a previous video, I'm just not at all happy with how this side of this little apron turned out because of the slope of the ground and everything. It doesn't even look like it's straight, which it actually is. It's all measured out and it's symmetrical, but it does not look like that in real life because of the slope of the ground. So that just is not working. So, all right, so I'm thinking over here and bringing, I have to do like a nice soft curve, but there's not a lot of space there. And I have to bring it around, and I want a bed in front of this fence because I get, you know, splashback. And I know that, you know, the grass will grow and then I won't have that splashback. But I think it would be nice to have a bed up here. So the other thing I have to keep in mind is eventually I want to have the flower bed come down and incorporate part of this hill because I want all of this hill to be landscaped. And after we put the stone steps in, there's going to be a lot of area that I can landscape. But we have this sewer clean out pipe that has to stay, and I can't do any heavy planting around it because I mean I can't be digging around and messing around in the soil there too much. And this is also where all the utility lines come in, so I have to be very careful and just plant shallow things around here. But I'm thinking I could put hostas in there or something. But I might actually let this area of the bank go until next year and just, you know, focus on getting the steps in over there, and maybe just doing a little bed from the corner of the fence over and joining in over there. I mean, that'll probably be enough for this year, and just mulch it and so it looks tidy. But yeah, I think that that's what I've decided. Instead of trying to bite off a huge chunk of landscaping here and trying to do this whole thing this year, yeah, I think that's going to be a spring project. All right, so let me bring you down here though. So this is where I have to get my spray paint, and I have to mark out where the stairs are going to go, because when they come to mark for the utility lines, they need to see clearly where I want to dig. And this is just the gate that's on the Murray Street side of our fence. And I think I mistakenly said earlier that it was on the Durkee Street side, but it's not. It's the Murray Street side that we're putting in steps. And so I'm thinking it's going to be like 5-6 stacked stone stairs is what we have in mind here. And then a nice big planting bed on this side, put some trees and shrubs and stuff like that, and then a nice big planting bed over here. So there's a lot of space to get creative over here. I'm very excited about that. But I have to go grab my gloves and the white spray paint and spray paint this up, and that will be the last project for the day.